Good morning. Happy Friday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Judges, Judges chapter 6, verse 27, and I'm reading from the English Standard Version. Here's what it says. So Gideon took 10 men of his servants and did as the Lord had told him. But because he was too afraid of his family and the men of the town to do it by day, he did it by night. Sometimes you just got to do it scared. Um, I've got some people that I know that are learning to walk by faith. And and it's taken me back to all the times that God has called me to walk by faith. And he's still calling me. There's some things in my future that God is calling me to walk by faith with him in. But when God really begins to deal with us to walk by faith, one thing we've got to learn is that walking by faith isn't always rainbows and butterflies. It's not always a walk in a park. What I've learned is that walking by faith is the scariest thing you will ever do. Just is. When it's really God that's calling you, when it's really God that's leading you, it's scary because you can't depend upon your own self. It is God's way of, depending on how stubborn we are and how self-reliant we are, it is God pushing us into a corner to say, you got to trust me. And that means that we have to take our hands off. And that's scary because then we can't control what's about to happen. Your morning's just a word from the Word. Sometimes you just got to do it scared. I told these people this morning, walking by faith is not about not having fear. Walking by faith is about trusting the word of the Lord and following Him in spite of our fear. Sometimes you just got to do it scared. I wish I could sit here and tell you that walking by faith was easy and that God's going to give you this buoy in your spirit and all fear is going to be gone and all doubt is going to be erased. That's just not been my experience. Maybe as yours, maybe your faith is better than mine. Here's what I know. Here's what I want to tell you this morning. When God speaks, when God leads, even if you're scared, do it scared. God will honor your faith. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Have an amazing weekend. Pray for me. I'm teaching the adult class Sunday. Pray that I be effective for the kingdom. And until Monday, God bless you. And we'll see you, Lord willing, Monday morning.